The final thing I want to talk about is that we're soon launching public preview of Databricks clean rooms. Clean rooms are a way to do a private computation with another party where you can each bring in your assets. You can bring in some tables, some code, some unstructured data, some AI models, any kind of asset you can have on the Databricks platform. And you can agree on a computation with someone else that you run and then send the result to just one recipient. So for example, it could be as simple as you each have some tables and you want to figure out how many records you both have in common. And it can be as complicated as someone has a machine learning model they want to keep private, someone has a data set they want to keep private, but they want to apply these two together and get the predictions or get the differences between their two models. So two things really distinguish Databricks clean rooms from other clean room solutions out there. The first is because you have this complete data and AI platform, you can really run any computation. It can be machine learning, SQL, Python, R, and so on, versus just SQL in many other clean room solutions. And also, Databricks clean rooms is built on Delta sharing. It integrates with Lakehouse Federation, so it's very easy to do cross-cloud and even cross-platform collaboration. If someone's primary data store is not Databricks, they can still seamlessly connect it to the clean room and do work on that. So this is going to go into public preview just a little bit later this summer. And we've already seen some really awesome use cases. One company we've been working closely with is MasterCard, who has so many exciting use cases with a whole range of different partners. You can imagine the different kinds of things that they can do with their data, and who is looking for the best way to do private versions of the state-of-the-art algorithms and techniques to work with this data. So I want to show you all this collaboration work in action. And for that, we have our third demo. I'd like to invite Darshana, who's our product manager for clean rooms.
Thanks, Matei. Picture this. I'm part of a media team at a large retailer. We are teaming up with a supplier to run a joint advertisement campaign to grow our sales. For this, we need to identify our target audience. We need to collaborate on joint customer data. I, as a retailer, have data on my customers and their shopping behavior. My supplier has their customer loyalty data. However, we have some challenges. First, we cannot share any sensitive information about our customers with each other. Second, our data is on different clouds, regions, and data platforms. And finally, we want to leverage machine learning and Python for our analysis and not just SQL. Databricks clean rooms can help with all of this in a privacy-safe environment. Let's see how. So here I am on the Databricks clean room console as the retailer, and I create a clean room in a few simple steps. I'm using Azure and East US 2 as my cloud and region, and what's amazing is that it doesn't matter that my supplier and I are on different regions and clouds. I then go ahead and specify my supplier as a collaborator, and once the clean room is created, I bring in the data. I add my audience graph table, and what's awesome is that I can also bring in unstructured data and AI models to collaborate with. And here, I go ahead and add an AdScience private library that I've created that invokes an AI function to help me with my audience segmentation task. So now it's time to add a notebook, and I add one I've pre-created for audience segmentation that I've pre-configured to use my private library. And the best part about this notebook, I can use Python for machine learning. Now my clean room is ready for my supplier to come join. So let me flip hats. I'm now the supplier, hence dark mode, and I join the clean room that my retail counterpart added me to. I see all the assets that they brought to the clean room. And when I click into the audience graph table, I see the metadata associated with the table, but not the actual data. This is perfect context for good collaboration while ensuring that I'm not privy to any sensitive information. Now it's my turn to bring in my customer data, but my customer data is on a Snowflake warehouse outside Databricks, and I don't want to create a custom ETL pipeline to bring this data in. And I don't have to, because lucky for me, I can directly specify Lakehouse federated tables as sources to this clean room. With no copy, no ETL, these clean rooms truly scale for cross-platform collaboration. And now, my favorite part. I inspect the notebook, the code looks good, and I run it. So the job run has successfully started. And in a few seconds, it's done. And I'm presented with delightful visual results to help me understand that we can target 1.2 million households for our campaign based on factors such as customer age, income bracket, and household size. Thank you. So let's go back to our slides to summarize what we just saw. Our retailer and supplier were able to bring their respective customer data to a privacy-safe environment, the clean room, and collaborate without sharing any sensitive information with each other. It didn't matter that they were in different clouds, regions, or data platforms. They could collaborate on more than just structured data, and they were able to use Python for machine learning. Thank you all so much, and back to you, Matei.
Awesome demo. Yeah, so super excited about clean rooms, and especially cross-platform clean rooms. I think it's really going to transform a lot of industries. It just makes sense to be able to collaborate on data and AI in real time in a secure fashion. So I think overall, I've given you a good sense of our approach. We really believe that picking the right governance and sharing foundation for your company is essential for the future, and we think it needs to be an open and cross-platform approach. We've been thrilled to see both Unity Catalog and Delta sharing go from just an idea to being used virtually all our customers in a few years, and we're excited that both of these are open. We're excited about the partners, and we invite you to join the open ecosystem.